gods and goddesses. It is your boy Tarot with Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, no matter where you at, even if you cross watching. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. And if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button now. Not only that, I tried to be the best reader that I can for you. It's other beautiful people out here that can help assist you on your journey. Ashe, Ashe, amen. Now, the title of this one, Virgo, is Your Enemies Cannot Stop You for This Blessing That's Coming Your Way. Again, no enemy around you can stop you from this blessing that's coming in, Virgo. I feel like right now, let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Shout out to everybody who's coming in the building. You know, things have been very short notice, and I'm sorry, but I do thank every single one of you for being on point with that notification bell to know when anytime it pops up, we getting down and dirty into business, okay? Now, spirit guides in the universe, we just thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe. Ashe, Ashe, amen, and never to the sender, okay? Namaste. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing. Virgo, I feel like it's some people out there that's trying to imitate you, Virgo. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know how you've been overcoming over trials and tribulations and challenges and contemplations and being motivated and inspired. I don't know what you're doing, Virgo, but you're doing a lot of things to a lot of people, and people are starting trying to mimic your style. But remember, it's only one Virgo, okay? Now, not only that, and I'm not talking about Virgo on Virgos, and I'm not talking about tarot readers and this, that, and the other. So we're gonna nip that in the bud before anybody think we talking that way. No, we're talking about individuals that has been around you, have seen you been going through the hardship, have seen you overcome challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge, and now they realizing if they can't beat them, join them, but they're not gonna tell you that they joining you on your team, because then you're gonna be right all the time, and they don't want you to know that, okay, Virgo? So this is what I'm saying about somebody's trying to be the Virgo, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like for majority of you, when it comes to relationships, even when it comes to your personal self, you have been doing the things that is necessary for you to grow. Yeah, Waunstar, we talk about that every day. I know, but this is different. You have been turning around putting in the inner child work throughout yourself. Some of you may have been going to talk to people to get some of your expressions out, and that's a good thing. So that's not a bad thing at all. But I feel like some of y'all are self-evolving, and you're becoming another beautiful vessel that's coming in the universe that is shining. And people see the way that you're moving, Virgo, and it's a lot of jealous people. It's a lot of envious people. But then again, you got a lot of people out there that's watching you. You got a lot of people out there that want to be you, and you got a lot of people out there that adore and love you, okay? So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and jump directly into this thing. What we're going to work on in meditation is inner peace. Now, inner peace will help you with your self-compassion, safety within your heart, which is important for a lot of Virgos, okay? Now I want you to do it like this first. It's just this, okay? Just this. When we do this, I need y'all to do this for me. I need you to hold that heart and like, heart, I got you. We're gonna heal today, baby, okay? We're gonna heal. We're gonna get there, all right? So now, not only that, just place the right hand over the heart, left hand on top of the right hand, relax the shoulders, and lengthen the spine. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly, and I honor the voice of my heart. Now, shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to the B2 Round 2. Shout out to my moderators. I love every single one of you, queens. I love every single one of you as an individual. If nobody ain't told you that, let me go ahead and say, hey, I love you. Great job doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Don't let nobody ever bring you down. Keep pushing, because your biggest enemy is yourself, and yourself is the enemy within inside of your mind. If you stop letting your mind go out the other way and start embracing yourself for who you are, instead of being in a negative aspect, keep yourself in a positive aspect, and let's transmute that energy into blessings, okay, baby? So let's go ahead and do this meditation. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Very good. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. One last time. Breathe in. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Hold it. And release out. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. I listen openly and honor the voice of my heart. Ashe, ashe, amen, baby. Namaste. Let's get into this thing. You heard me? I don't know why some of y'all may be from New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. I don't know where it came out of, but it came out of somewhere. So it may be very significant down in the Creole region. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. So shout out to Sarah, Me Healthy, Lori. I see you, George. So salute to you. Hola, ¿cómo está, señor? Now, Terry, I see you. Leela, I see you. So let's go and get up into this thing now. I love every single one of y'all. I love that y'all been overcoming over yourself, over the fear. Some of you been battling with a fear of depression. You finally understanding how to overcome it. Some of you may been listening to your ancestors and your spirit guides, and they've been pushing you to a whole new light. You may have pulled back away from a lot of people to regroup and get yourself recharged. And now since you on a whole nother level, after maybe some of you, I know I took a trip, but I'm not saying it's me. Now, some of y'all may have took a trip from like getting away from kids or getting away from people, just to find your voice and find your the person that you are. So it is time for you to express yourself, Virgo, and enjoy the new beginnings. It's time to celebrate the changes that you're going through. Your ancestors have been leading you and guiding you down this direction for a while. Now it's time for you to open up. Like some of you may be singing, some of you may like to sing, some of you may like to listen to music, but it's gonna help you ground, okay, Virgo, and that's very important. You may be moving very slowly to find balance, but I feel like the people that's around you, you are starting not to surrender and flow with the current, like you fighting against some type of emotional ripple effect that is coming in your life about finding who you truly are, okay? The more you start expressing yourself and grounding, the more you can start loving yourself with pure kindness. The more you love yourself, the more you lift your vibration. The more you lift your vibration, the more you can enjoy these new beginnings as you embrace the darkness that's coming within. I feel like some of you are not flowing is because you're not embracing the darkness or the ending that you need to have with somebody or anything in that type of way. So with that basically being said, hold on. We're not going to do this today. All right. So now, Virgo, I feel like you've been aiming very high and you've been very calm within whatever emotional battle you may have been going through. Some of you may have been going through the dark night of the soul, dealing with secrets and illusions and dealing about the pathways that you are trying to take in your life going towards the light. Now, again, as you are being calm inside of this storm, you are starting to understand more about the emotional aspects as you taking towards your own intuition. That's the best way to say it. Like you are starting to love yourself, even though it may have been some challenging and rocky times that's been in your life that you may have been discovering. I feel like right now you are starting to see destiny as it is. 555 can be very significant. You know, we just had the portal just come through. So I feel like now you are starting to seek your destiny, even though you know majority of you are a lone wolf. And I love to call y'all lone wolves because you always find things how to get over certain situations if you got to do it by yourself or not. Now, but I am seeing that you are starting to brace your heart and you are starting to brace by taking actions and the masculine side. That's why I said it's important to ground. And these are ways that you have been doing a lot of healing into your life that is helping you grow so abundantly. Now, people around you may not be showing that they care about you, and this may be hard for you to flow. And this is why you've been going through a lot of struggles when it comes to past dynamic issues, okay? I say amen, namaste, but let's go ahead and get into this thing. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, if this is your first time in here, buckle up because we're about to take a magical ride down the Virgo highway, okay? So, Virgo, I feel like as you are finding your voice, I do want to say one thing. Get ready to hear text message coming soon. Get ready to get some type of information coming back to you because if you are dealing with a significant other, now they are starting to realize the grass is not too much green on the other side and this, that, and the other, and just be expected to hear some type of communication. Now, this can be communication on a spiritual level, dealing with your ancestors, giving you signs about how lovable that you are. Now, the enemies that's around you, they see this as well, okay? So this is what you need to understand, Virgo. Now, you are no longer dealing with anybody who is lying, and we are talking about the Virgo highway. That's what we are talking about. So you got to be careful. Even though people are trying to be sneaky, and even though people are trying to be like trying to hide their mask, I do want to say some of them may be hiding their mask but not giving you the intimacy that you dream of, or you require, or you desire. Some people is not giving you the bit of the recognition or the acknowledgement of you being that person that you are, that beautiful light and that beautiful vessel. But even though you see this, and even though you starting to see a lot of people dark sides and the enemy especially around you, this can be lover, friend, foe, hoe, you already know how it go. But you are still being calm throughout the whole storm dynamic. So with that basically being said, spirit guides, angel, universe, what do we have for our Virgos? Sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. Now, if you're a cross watcher, take the Virgo out and put your placement into this thing, okay? So with that basically being said, I'm going to take everything that is dropped right down, okay? Y'all know how I do it. It's going to get a good little spread out. Spirit, we thank you right now for everything that you have given us right now. For us, let's go ahead and get into this thing. Now, Virgo, what I am sensing for you, or what I am seeing for you right now, we got the Eight of Wands basically upright, clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. Strong Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Strong action about what you may be motivated about, what you may be inspired about, or maybe some type of action that you taking on your journey with the way that you're moving, okay? Now, I am seeing that the actions that you are taking, you making some type of quick decision when it comes about some type of direction that you may want to take. Now, if it's dealing with enemies around you, you realize now you starting to be more awakened about people who've been procrastinating, maybe on a love dynamic, or somebody may be giving you delays about a promotion when it comes to a job. Now, I feel like the instability of the actions that people showing you have made you frustrated. So this is why you are starting to understand about new doors that is opening up. You put your hope into the universe, and the universe is opening up these doors. And the reason why is because people try to keep you in self-doubt. People try to keep you in a lack of fear about overcoming, because they know if you ignore the call that spirit is giving you, they still can keep control over you and manipulate you. Even though it's very challenging, because you feel like even though you put in all of this hard work loving people, loving yourself, you put a lot of hard work dedicating and sacrificing the things people don't even know that you sacrifice, Virgo. But all of the dishonesty that you didn't like, or you may feel like you've been punished, or maybe you had to be in some type of timeout or something about something that you already have deep within you, and that was all a control tactic because people was trying to use you for their own personal transitions, okay? Now, not only that, some people around you may be very resistant to change, and the reason why they are being so resistant to the change is because of the delayed plans. Now, things been moving very slowly for you, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, you had to pull back. It's like 1 minute you will take one step forward, then you may take 3 steps back in a fear of somebody betraying you, or something that you may feel with a frequency inside of your body that's not right. I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. That means that like your body is like a ADT system. So if something not feeling right in the frequency, it will give you alert or a discernment, okay? So I am sensing that some of you have started to align yourself instead of putting people on a pedestal. And the more you start doing that, the more people probably got mad because you wanted more. You wanted an emotional overflow. The more you give out, the more you wanted in return. And you had to learn, for some of y'all, on most of the lessons, is not being in a transitional relationship. What's that mean? You can't expect somebody to give you something because you give it to them, okay? That's not how it work over here in the spiritual world. How it basically go, even though you want that overflow, if nobody ain't giving it to you, you give it to yourself. Because when you start giving it to yourself, the more you start lifting up your vibrations. And I feel like once you done this, somebody got mad around you, or somebody feel like you have taken the energy away because you have finally started giving up and start pouring into yourself. Now, with the Ace of Cups right here being clarified, with the Judgment card basically being in reverse as well, I can't pull it up too close. Y'all know how they go. Now, the reason why is because, like, even though you want to overflow, but you are tired of going through poor decisions when it comes to you getting to a place where you need to be, because somebody may be trying to dim your light. Strong Aquarius energy. Now, I am sensing for you mentally and logically, you are doing the things that you need to do. You still got this renewal inside of your mind and this hope, but when it comes to these enemies around you, you are starting to know that people are trying to keep you in a Ten of Swords type of of energy. Other words, people want to keep a control tactic over you, mentally keeping your mind clouded. And the reason why is because they know if you at rock bottom, you can't concentrate on the blessings that's coming to you. You can't concentrate on maybe this new relationship or this new king or this new queen that's coming into your life to give you the reciprocation of everything that you've been giving out. Some of you been missing your blessings because you've been so stagnated on a sunken ship, instead of getting yourself together and just going to live your life accordingly. Some of you trying to still be in control of a situation, and the reason why is with the Temperance clarified by the Queen of Wands right here. I feel like emotionally you want to be in control of the way how things flow because you always been that type of individual. However, Spirit is showing you right now, even though when things feel like it's unjustified, you still overcome over the odds. People don't like that around you, and people don't like that much, Virgo, because the way how you set long-term goals, no matter what you do, you always get the job done. Like Virgos, you are the most like, okay, we got two type of Virgos, okay? Don't get mad at me if you a baby in this, and I'm not knocking you. You part of us in the high vibration, and you getting there. But if we talking about two different type of Virgos. The high vibration of Virgo is the one that's going to understand the lessons about what's going on in their life. And now if somebody hindered them, yeah, they're going to be frustrated. Yeah, they're going to go through the moments, but they're going to always constantly try to evolve. Now, the low vibration is going to be the one that's be stuck into the misery and understanding how to transition, but they so stuck into the deep end of the negative aspect field of the fear of the overanalyzation, it keeps them submerged in pure darkness or in Scorpio type of energy, in my perspective. Okay, now here we go. But when it comes to the high vibrationals, Virgo, I feel like right now you being supportive of yourself long enough, you start relying on you instead of relying on the people that once was being manipulative or is trying to get over on you. And I feel like for some of you, they may have been trying to use financial manipulation, or on the reason why some of you may be in a relationship because it may be the dynamic of finances. But I feel like some of you have realized that pull back your energy, and not only by you pulling back your energy when it comes to these people, you no longer putting them on a pedestal. Half of y'all is starting to realize that the commitment base that you may be dealing with somebody is off of false pretenses. Now, are some of you just saying rah 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 rah, you know, da? No, you just like, okay, I understand what you are going through. You see the blueprint of what's going on inside your life, and you no longer want to be responsible for dealing with other people's actions. That's just for some of you, okay? Take it as it resonates. Now, Virgo, I feel like some of you may be in a fear of being isolated. Some of you do not like isolation. And then again, some of you may be in isolation so long you are starting to love it again. But you are no longer feeling like you falling apart. You are no longer feeling like you being in despair or anything like that, okay? Now, hold on. Now, with that basically being said, let's keep going. Spirit guides in the universe, what do we have for Virgo? Right now, Virgo, I do see right now, even though you made some poor decisions in your past and you had to go through it and embrace your fears and understand more about boundaries, you are starting to see the truth within what you want in your life. Forgive me. Now, not only that, your intentions are very strong. You are very infatuated into being an overcomer. Some of you are healers that may be going through this. Some of y'all may be some people that's behind the scenes, and like in the forefront, you are very known, but behind the scenes, they don't know what you went through to get there. And I feel like right now you are starting to be more addicted to keeping yourself out of conflict, keeping yourself out of situation when it comes to the he say, she say. What is that? He said this, she said that. Don't put Virgo in it, because Virgo will tell you bluntly how they feel. So Virgo, stay away from a lot of stuff like that. Now, I feel like the people around you, they still may be trying to keep this conflict, because now emotionally everybody's spiraling out of control because you have stopped helping or stopped enabling a lot of people get a lot of things done how they normally done it at a degree. It's the best way to say it. So, not only that, Virgo, I am sensing something that you need to let go is you are pulling back from a lot of people with action. They starting to see the way that you move. They starting to see that with this, all the self-doubt that people been pouring onto you, you are no longer going for it. You are no longer being in an emotional instability when it comes to allowing things to end, because you see the bigger picture down the road. Now, Virgo, I am sensing for you as well. I feel like overall, while you are going through this, I feel like you are moving very quickly, mentally and logically, about how to deal with People that's been wasting your time and been treating you very unfairly. Now, you know, a lot of people have been putting you in third party situations. A lot of people has been, let's say it correctly, a lot of people have been putting you in third party situations dealing with things that they are overindulged in besides being with you, and they've been lying about it for so long you no longer want to deal with it on an emotional basis. You look at what you invest, you look at the learning lessons and the learning curves, but you want something bigger. Majority of you starting to realize these enemies around you are starting to dim your light. Let me say it correctly, not enemies, let's say frenemies, because these are a lot of people that's frenemies. And now, since they are trying to dim your light, you know, you see how it's going, but you are constantly elevating. Spirit is putting you on a whole new level with a whole new soul tribe, whole new I want to say adversity, but it's not adversity. Some of you are moving in a very particular way where you are removing yourself out of adversity, or you are starting to recover yourself from past traumatic issues, dealing with heartbreak into a new reward. Some of you are transmuting the energy. Some of you got new love coming in, and when I say new love coming in, you at least expect it. Now, this has been air sign. I feel like Virgo's been dealing with two type of dynamic of signs I have seen periodically. Now, it's been air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've been seeing a lot of this lately. Now, I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a compatible sign. Now, Virgos are compatible with who? Cancers, Geminis, I want to say Sagittariuses, and Tauruses. If it comes to the dynamic, don't quote me on that. And I ain't saying go look for them. I just said that's the most compatible, okay? I just feel like it's a new season that's coming in where somebody has been watching you and somebody's going to give you what you want. Somebody going to just wait for this to happen. Somebody waiting on a tower moment where you get suppressed bad enough the way that it is that you will actually start seeing the clarity and truth into everything. And once that happens, somebody's gonna slide in on you. So be aware and be prepared. Now, if this resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, let's go ahead and close this out. I am manifesting the right job for me with the right people to help me thrive. I am manifesting the right job for me with the right people to help me thrive. Ashe, amen, namaste. And I love every single one of y'all. Don't you know, I love y'all. So I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, amen. Now, Pisces are good people too. Now, they did say Pisces, but Cancer is more of the one that can deal with Virgos. I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, and exciting career. Ashe, amen, namaste. So with that basically being said, if y'all want a personal reading, I am back home. Y'all know how I feel. I am finally back. We are back into it. Now, I love being around. Now, let's see. Who is this? Buffalo. I mess with you. Goats. Yvette. Rachel. Dark Phoenix. Shauna. Yvette. Hadia. Terry. I see every single one of y'all in the building. Again, shout out to my A1 Day ones. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you do want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. If this is your first time here, first time, put a star down so we can welcome you in. Now, you don't have to subscribe just yet because I know how our Virgos are. I know a Virgo will probably follow you and watch you for probably about 3 to 5 years before they finally hit that subscribe button. But it's okay. As long as you coming in and getting the information that you want, that's all that matters. But what I need for y'all to do is hit the like button so other people can see the reading, so we can give this out, you know, to the people who really deserve it. Like, all of y'all deserve a good inspirational reading that's going to help you get through whatever situation. If it's dealing with haters, if it's dealing with yourself, if it's dealing with your family, no matter what, we just see the blueprint over here. We never wish any bad or ill will on anybody. Now, we have our moments where we feel like we do. Over here, yes, we do. Overall, we always try to find a solution of how we can get through the scenario. Now, I have been through it at an experience in my life, so, you know, that's why I can see a little bit, you know, here and there and this, that, and the other, just being honest with you. But As Virgos, I know how important it is to have things to be truthful, but we got to understand how to be truthful within ourselves. We got to understand how to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt just because we see them for how they truly are. Now, will they change? That's the same analogy of taking a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. In other words, you can make a person see the truth within them, but they'll never realize it until they're ready to change themselves. Okay, so I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah. Till the next time, baby. Yeah.